Hello there, guys. How are you? How is everyone? Hopefully, everybody's doing great. And it's on a Wednesday, and both PPI Day and also FOMC news today. And today's news was a banger. I guess you can see these. See that huge candle. Oh my goodness. So that was FOMC, which I don't trade at all for now, but at a given point, I would like to develop the skill and get to learn on how I will be able to trade news. But for now, wherever I am, I cannot trade the news at all. So I maybe do the trades after the news or maybe before the news and ensure that I've closed the trades before the before the news release. And majorly the trades that the news that I don't trade or is we are not recommended to trade is CPI because of the huge volatility, the high volatility that is that comes into the markets. So the CPI, the FOMC, and the PPI, as well as yeah, these are the major news that we as traders we have to be on the sidelines for us to trade profitably. So yeah, let's get cracking. Today I was on US gold and trying things out, and let's see and how I did this trade. As you can see, it was in some profits, and then boom, my stop loss was hit after I had trailed it, right? So yeah, that's what happened. And let's get cracking. And something else I wanted to talk about is yeah, I did the previous or the video before this is the live trade. I was live trading these. I did a video while live trading these, so it's updated in my YouTube, and it's the previous video before this one, right? So if you like, you can go watch it out and get to see how I was reading candles, and yeah, how I did take off because I didn't wait for my um, stop loss to be hit. I just cut my losses before my stop loss was hit, and I had taken a partial before, so it's something that you can go and watch and get to learn. So let's get cracking. So what I'd seen is before I'll not go to that. I'll go to the 3 hour because it's at the 3 hour I had spotted this 3 hour fair value gap. You can see these candles are low as well as these candles high. We have a fair value gap there with liquidity over there, and we had this 4 hour fair value gap. I guess you can remember it between these candles low and these candles high, so we have that fair value gap there. So how I did read my price is I wanted to see let's go back lower. I wanted to see because we were still in discount levels over here at around 5, so I waited for to see price in premium, and at around 7 a.m. you can see price was ranging here. Then I wanted to see this candle being tapped into because the market couldn't have reversed lower without tapping into this 3 hour fair value gap that was let open. And also I spotted this 4 hour fair value gap. I guess you can see the white line that is crossing through is the constant encroachment of these 4 hour fair value gap, right? So Once the news was released at around 8:30, so I was watching these candles. So you can see price rallied higher, tapped into the 4-hour inversion fair value gap, not the 4-hour fair value gap, constant encroachment, then rallied lower and closed. You can see around the constant encroachment of these fair value gap. Okay, so price had rallied higher. You can see how this one closed and this one opened, so rallied higher past the constant encroachment of this week, then rallied lower and closed below these three uh, these uh, three 3-hour fair value gap, right? So as I was watching price, let's drop lower because I was in the hourly chart before my entry, so I was watching the candles form, and we can see inside the 15 minutes we had this sharp rally higher, then we had this close of these two candles here, then we had this close, and this candle closed outside the 3-hour fair value gap. So this convinced me to be in a sell, but I didn't take this sell at this level, which is something else I should be improving on, taking my sales or my entries at a key level, right, with a tight stop loss, which will be kind of significant, or which will be I'll get my TPs maybe hit before a reversal. Okay, so this is something else I'm realizing, because I had known that this price could have rallied lower, and from yesterday's video, or from yesterday, what I learned is from ICT, this video is that we don't need to see price rally to lows or rally to the highs and lows. Okay, we just need to take the low hanging fruit. For instance, for today, I was anticipating to see the market rally to this low, but I didn't target this. I was targeting a low hanging fruit, which was, as for me, I saw this value gap was to be a target, but that didn't happen. But we don't maybe assume that the strategy doesn't work, or this doesn't work. So it's something worthwhile of improving and also learning from. So something I should also improve on is these taking trades around a key level like this, then immediately I'd seen maybe this retracement higher, then I could look for trades inside the 1-minute chart for maybe targeting these a 1 to 2, because I want to be fixed to a 1 to 2. I don't want to be taking anything less or more than a 1 to 2. If the market will go more lower, well and good, but something else, taking trades at a key level. So once I saw that, once the 15 minutes candles were closing there, I spotted, I had these, I dropped down to the 5 minutes, and what I saw is this clear reaction of this 4-hour fair value gap constant encroachment, rallied lower, rallied higher again, failed to take this high, then rallied lower, creating a fair value gap, right? But something I was keen on, I wanted to see a market structure shift for my entry, right? So one thing I did enter a trade here, but I was into the trade around around the close of this candle, right? So I did enter trade there, which I was targeting these lows, or where I did take my periods. I guess you can watch the video and see how I did read these candles. So what I saw is I saw this fair value gap, and as I wanted to see everything balanced, then have a continuation lower. So I saw this candle tap into it, so I entered on this candle, then rallied lower, waiting for waiting for my to see a market structure shift where a candle had to close below this low, so which happened here. So this was an MSS confirmed because these lows was broken by this candle with a displacement. And then I missed I did miss another add. I wanted to add another at this point. Okay, I wanted to add another trade when it retraced higher, but I missed it because I got out, and when I was back, then this trade had run, and also had spotted we had this 15 minutes breaker. So these are the confluences that I used. We had these low, high, lower, low. So these bearish candles here, I took them to be my breaker. So once I saw a 5 minutes candle close below this breaker, then I was bearish. Right, so I had missed this trade, but who knows why? Who knows why? Maybe sometimes things happen on our favor. So maybe I missed this because it could have been much more loose, and we had these rally lower expecting to see it retrace lower, but it didn't happen. Consolidated, then rallied higher. So I was in the trade around the zone because I wanted to see a sharp or a heavy movement lower to our low hanging fruit to our target, but that didn't happen. I was triggered by this candle, and I had, because you can see price had tapped us back into to break even, but I was still, because I was in the zone of in the break, and also we had gone back to premium, so I was just watching how the candles will form. I was confident around the zone that this now we could have a sharp retracement lower, but that didn't happen. But price rallied higher, and once I saw this candle close above the breaker, then I decided to cut off my losses because I decided to cut my profits at around this zone. This is a profit or a loss. Just go in the watch the previous video and you'll see. So before, I didn't wait for my stop loss to be hit, so I cut it there. Then I had these rally down. I watched these and I was, holy shit, it is going lower, because I wanted to see a candle close below these 5 minutes these 5 minutes fair value gap. It did close, but I can't take another trade because that was enough for the day. So once I saw these, I was like, it's time now for it to shoot lower. But guess what, it consolidated at around 2 when we had the FOMC. What happened? Holy madness, we had that retracement higher, so we could have been wrong, and that's why I don't trade news. And yeah, that's how today was. It was I took my partials. It was because it was a slight loss, because when I subtract my partials with my loss, I only have a small loss. So something worthwhile of learning, and something that really helps, taking partials on the way. So yeah, that's how I did read price today, and that's how my SL was hit. And yeah, we keep learning and improving all day, every day. So we'll watch the previous video. I was explaining this movement, how the candles were creating and how they were forming as it was moving lower. And yeah, so I guess something else, if I took a trade at around this zone, where I was saying it's something I should learn to take my trades at a key levels. If I had taken my trade there, aiming a 1 to 2, of course, with my stop loss being above this high, 1 to 2 would have been slightly hit, right? So yeah, so something worthwhile to learn. I didn't do that, but yeah, so that's what happened today. So thank you for watching these videos. Thank you for also because I took this as a commitment to do my journals every day, and this kind of my journal whereby I also go back to my notebook and write down where the mistake was and something to improve on. So also confidence, I should learn to develop the confidence and take on trades if I'm seeing whatever I'm expecting to see. I should just be confident and take a trade. So thank you for being around. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and hit that subscribe button. We get to learn together all day, every day. So thank you. Until I see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.